All right, hey, what's up, YouTube world? It is your girl here, the Venusian Bull, and I am here to continue the series of the planets in the houses. And in this video, I am going to be talking about Jupiter in the second house, okay? So just as a reminder, the second house does have to deal with earned income, money you earn on your own, money, possessions, as well as your self-value and your self-worth, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna flat out say it. Jupiter is a great placement in the second house if used properly, okay? Understand and remember what Jupiter represents. It represents expansion, abundance, optimism, luck, higher learning, long distance travel. Did I mention expansion, abundance? So abundance of money. So like Venus, Jupiter can kind of attract money as well in terms of luck. Like, this is the type of placement where you could hit the lottery. Do you understand what I'm saying? It is not a guarantee that this is going to happen. You have to take transits into consideration, your own natal chart, what else is in the second house, aspects that other planets are making to Jupiter. Okay, this is in its purest form and energy, but it expands what's there. And what better thing to expand than your pockets? Come on. So Jupiter in the second house is really great for kind of those unexpected kind of opportunities where you can make money. And they always say that luck is preparation meets opportunity. So make sure that you're prepared. Don't just be sitting around being like, I got Jupiter in the second house, I can just chill, I ain't gotta do nothing, and money's just gonna come. No. You still have to prepare. You still have to work. You still have to know what you want to do. And with Jupiter in the second house, I mentioned higher learning. You love to learn. So this is going to be kind of like somebody that's a high achiever in terms of learning, because they may be earning income as being a professor, being a teacher of some sort. Also, Jupiter is very religious and spiritual. So they may be, a preacher, or they may be like a theologist or something like that, taking it to the next level. Or like a spiritual advisor of some sort, because Jupiter energy has a very optimistic, very jovial, very friendly type of disposition. So they do really well at at communicating things to people to uplift their spirits. So anything that has to do with uplifting people's spirits is a good way for you to make money as a Jupiter in the second house person. This is not about doing things. This is about being generous and giving back in terms of, so as much money as you're going to be receiving possibly by having this placement, is even more important that you give back, and especially the gift of knowledge, y'all. I'm not trying to be cliche because you want to be money, but the gift of knowledge, like if you know things that are going to be very influential to people and things like that, teach people that, and you can earn money while doing that. Have people take classes and things like that. If you wanted to, set up anything like that and courses and whatnot, do it. Go for it, because you are like the natural born philosopher and teacher and things like that, and people are going to listen to you. Now, you may be spouting out some hot air. Understand that Jupiter can expand things that are nothing. It can give the illusion of expanding things because it's very idealistic in nature. But just remember that you have this very gifted ability to be able to teach and make people knowledgeable about things in the world. Travel is good, being a travel agent, because long distance travel. Make sure if you're Jupiter in the second house, it's probably easier for you to make money if you're not stuck in the same place. Like, you're not probably gonna live in the same place where you grow up, and you're probably gonna want to travel for work. Yeah, this would be like that type of thing where you travel for work to make an income and you enjoy that. You never want to be in one place too long. In terms of the self-value and the self-worth thing, again, for Jupiter in the second house, it's about paying it forward. You may get knocked down because that's life, but Jupiter in the second house person, is going to receive blessings, and they're going to receive monetary gain or connections from people that's going to be able to take them to the next level a little bit easier than other people who do not have this placement. But keep in mind to be able to, pay it forward and give back. Jupiter in the second could also be someone who's like born into money. I just want to give an example. Oh, wait, I don't know if she has Jupiter in the second house. She might have Jupiter in the second house. I think she has Jupiter in Taurus, because Jupiter in the second house is similar to having Jupiter in Taurus with some Sagittarius energy. But I believe that Blue Ivy has Jupiter in Taurus. And if I'm not mistaken, it's in her second house. I have to look at her natal chart again. But if that's accurate, that's like a double whammy for her in terms of money. And we all know, that's Beyonce and Jay-Z kid. So, Jupiter in Taurus or in the second house, I mean, money, let it rain down on her, okay? So, yeah, that's kind of an example of how it can manifest. So you could like literally be somebody born with a silver spoon in their mouth. That's why you have to learn how to give back and be an inspiration to people and pay it forward, because you could be very blessed by doing very little, and I know people hate people with Jupiter energy because they just get stuff and they don't have to do anything and they just receive this, and it's just, I don't know, it's just the universe and things like that. A bad transit could, jack that up, but understand that consequences and negativity can come your way if you don't pay it forward, or you're not going to fully be fulfilled in yourself in terms of your self-worth. You could feel like nothing if you're getting all of this money and you're not giving it back and paying it forward, because Jupiter in the second house has a conscience. They have Jupiter energy, has a moral compass. You know what I'm saying? At some point, it's not going to be all about the money, So definitely keep that in mind. But this is big spending, obviously, because it's Jupiter, lavish. So be careful of spending too much. But a lot of times Jupiter in the second house person will be like, I'm spending all this money on this. I got more money coming. I got a royalty check coming or something. You know what I mean? They may not even fret, but just keep that in mind for Jupiter in the second house. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.